Okay, welcome again. Welcome to Cloud Training for Enthusiasts. My name is Patrick Aibogo, and this is February section, February special, February 2023, the first official session for this year. Yes, before this section started, we rounded up November section last week. That November started November 20th, and we rounded up February 19th. So our session always begins on the 20th and runs up on the 19th of the other month. The aim of our class is not just because we want to gather people together, right? The whole world has moved to cloud. The whole world is using cloud. So if you don't have cloud experience, no matter your discipline, no matter your field or your endeavor, no matter who you are, if you are not learning anything in relation to cloud, you are like somebody that have gone through school in the 16th century, because right now we are in the 20th century and cloud is the goal, is the main thing. So what I'm trying to say is that everything that you are using, including this application, including your phone, they are cloud powered. They are 100% cloud powered, not 90%. I'm talking about 100% cloud powered. And the demand for skilled cloud engineers have increased over the years across all facets. So, and we noticed that this, and we dived into it, and I've been practicing cloud, as I mentioned, since 2013, 2014. I've been practicing cloud engineering, although then it was not really highly accepted the way it's been accepted now. It was still on the very onboarding stage. We're using private cloud, which is also known as data center. So, and now the world is trying to go into it. So I know some of you cannot go back to my age, back to 14 years and start learning the way I started. So I'm going to use this opportunity to share my 14 years, more than 10 years experience with you, so that you will be able to not just onboard yourself into the cloud technology, but also to be able to function and possibly join any active cloud engineering community and start contributing to the world. Now, currently, we all know what happened in Nigeria currently when CBN launched cashless policy. Many banks went haywire because their application was not even able to handle the workload. Nigeria has millions. Our population is high. So many banks went south. So if some Nigerian companies are still already using cloud, but they are not yet formidable enough to handle the workload. So this is just a little effect on Nigeria. It's not only Nigeria, across Africa. So cloud technology is needed no matter your discipline, no matter your field. So what we are doing, we are onboarding you in, showing you what is cloud, and we are going to focus on DevOps. DevOps is also another aspect of cloud, which is almost like a support engineering. And it's almost like a support engineering. It's also knowing how this application is being used. Before now, to do anything, to even work on your system, some of us didn't even know what's called laptop or how to use Microsoft Word. It was hard. But now, everybody, including your children, can open a laptop and play game. So you see the revolution, you see the changes. Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Please, you can hear me, say hello. I want to hear hello. If you can hear me loud and clear.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, we can hear you.
Hello?
So before now, if you can use laptop, you are a pro. But I want to put it to you, in next 3 years or 4 years, if you cannot design an application, bring out the solution, you are like somebody that didn't go to school, no matter your field. Because everybody, very soon, you are going to be able to use your phone to design app and make the app available. So what we are learning is not like you are coming to learn IT. No, you are upgrading yourself. And the advantage is that now the demand of cloud is like we have it's like ratio 1,000 company to 1. What do I mean by that? 1,000 company needs a DevOps engineer, and the only DevOps engineer we have for 1,000 companies is just one. So this is the best time to learn this skill. So that's one of the things we're going to be. So we're going to be talking about now. It's going to be heavy for some of us, but don't worry. Very soon you're going to see that is very simple. It's very easy. Is that okay? So that is just it. So I will give opportunity for we want to start introducing us. So let's start with Barewo Moses, followed by Adiola Aino, Olaniran, Sale, Judith, Sol, Ola. Okay. Then just introduce ourselves. Just 2 minutes, just like your name, your background. I'm going to off my video now, but you can just show your video, just your name, your background, and what you expect to get here. Then I will have we have 2 or 3 of our alumni here that was going to just talk to us and just share their experience with us. Thank you. So over to you, to Barewo Moses. Are you with me? Please, it's just a simple introduction. We're just trying to get ourselves familiarized. So I think we can just, okay, or should we just take it randomly? Anybody, just if you feel, just introduce yourself, let us get to know you, because we are going to be working together as a family.
Hi, my name is Judith. Hello, can anyone hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, yes.
Okay, yes, so I recently joined Scrum, and I just thought about getting technical about it. So that's why I'm into DevOps now. And a friend of mine actually referred me to you. Yeah. So I can't wait to learn more. Thank you.
Okay, welcome, Judith. Judith, where do you stay? You in Lagos or UK?
No, I'm in the UK, yeah.
Okay, beautiful.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone.
Okay, sorry.
Yes, yeah, my name is Julius. I have a little background. So in 2019, before COVID, I did a little course on cloud computing, but it was just for a 3-month course. It's just an introductory course. So I kind of know a little about, I just understand it, but I don't have an in-depth knowledge. But I have a background in something else. I'm a mortgage underwriter, and I was introduced by a friend of mine who told me that he had his kids. They did the training a couple of months ago, and cloud engineering is a very big thing in the US, and I have been trying to and so that's why I'm here to learn, and I'm happy to be here with everyone.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, welcome. Where do you base? Please, just mention where you base and. I think
I'm Olaniro. I'm based in the UK, England.
Okay, so Laliron, before you continue, somebody that just finished talking now, let's just tell us where she's based. Then you take it.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. I live in Dallas, Texas, in the United States.
Okay, beautiful. Your name again, please. Joseph, have you, right?
Sale. If you say Sale, that is Sale talking. That's just my nickname. Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. You're welcome. So Laniran, go over to you.
Okay, my name is Olanio. I live in Essex, England, and I've been a system administrator for 7 years. My basis was on Python, and I have a background in Linux. Also, I'm a data scientist, so I have more of Python, R, and Linux. So I just want to update and move to the next level, which is DevOps. That's like a bridge between the software and the infrastructure. So I just will give me an headway if I want to enter into DevOps, and that was why I enrolled for the training.
Oh, wow, Laniran, thank you so much. And you're going to be a very useful resources to us, right? Because from your discussion, you are from the development environment, right? So
Yes, very well.
So good, and it's a plus to us too. So we are going to dive in the infrastructure 100%. So before we continue, let's just welcome one of our alumni. His name is Prince Gobadia, and he's currently working now, and he did his training with us. And let's just give him some minutes to just talk to us. Prince, over to you.
Hi everyone, good afternoon, good evening. Yeah, I'm happy to be here. Though I am driving, I just parked to join this meeting briefly. I was part of the May 2022 cohort, and ever since my life has never been the same. I'm a sucker for knowledge. I love learning, and I and Patrick was classmates in Nigeria. We did electrical engineering. So I think re-educate yourself, because what you learned in Nigeria here, they don't actually value your certificate. So I started learning different things. I started with data analysis, business analysis, and I discovered that the world is developing, is evolving. IT is taking over the stage. It's no longer electrical, carrying leather or testing bulb and all that. So I was happy to meet Patrick. He told me about DevOps, and we started, it was a journey. We started with SQL, learning about SQL, Python code, and what comes a time he told me about DevOps, and I was like, wow. He said that's the next big thing. It's taking over the world. And you don't need to have 10 years experience. If you know it very well, you might be lucky. Employers will not really care about if you have 10 years or 5 years experience, as long as you can pass the interview, because it's new to everybody. He told me about it's new to every country. So if you can defend I bought into it. You can answer it well. So I bought into it, and I was able to learn machine, a bit of IT, not into IT. So I was finding my foot. So with meeting Patrick, I was able to know that I can make it in IT. Like everybody here, I know you'll be scared of coding. That was my fear. I won't lie you. I was scared of coding. I was like, coding is for smart people, genius, and all that thing. But when we met Patrick, I said, Patrick, you did electrical like me now. For you to know this DevOps, you don't have two heads. We studied the same thing. We started with SQL, Python. We are reading together. He always calls me, go and read this thing. Let's do this thing. I was like, okay, for you to know it, and I will know it. So I started doing it. That's why it wasn't that hard. So don't be scared of coding. And that really helped me, broke it down. He shared material resources. I tried to study every night before I pick up my phone to do Instagram or greet people. I make sure I look for something to read. Every day I have to do, what am I reading? On YouTube, if you go to my YouTube link, I'm studying. Before I go and look at gossip sites or Linda Kiji or any other one, I'll make sure I've watched some very educative videos. And mind you, YouTube is like university. You can become whatever you want to be with just you to. It's just for you. Meeting Patrick, I was able to understand Linux, how to answer interview questions, and that really helped me since I joined the course in May. And funny enough, I used those skills in passing my technicals interview last October. I got a good job with the government. I'm resuming next month, and I hold the times to help me, and Linux code help me. So what I'm saying, no knowledge is wasted. So you might ask yourself, why am I going to use this? Except you're not going to be in the IT world. Everything is going smart, digital. Your smart home, everything controlled by remotely, even space, going to the space, mass, everything controlled by remotely. And everything runs with Linux. So you're going to get the best from this class. That's what I'm going to say. I benefited from it. I have a good paying job. Most of my colleagues that came here have contested to it. Doing main set, they got a good job as well. Thank you very much. If you want to go higher, you want to be competitive in the world, stop looking at Nigeria alone. Stop looking at your company alone. Look at yourself as a global candidate. Before I left Nigeria, I was earning about 700,000. I have to leave that job because I told myself I can't be a local champion. I can't be scared of they want to sack me because bank wasn't stable. But right now, where I am, if I leave my job right now, another company is looking for me. I can work in US. I can work remotely. But in Nigeria, if you lose your job as someone earning 600,000, or you resign for Chevron, before you get another Chevron job, it will hurt you. It is going to hurt you seriously because they'll tell you your salary is too big, we can't employ you, and all that. I saw it happen to my colleagues. When they lose their job, no other company employs them because they can't pay them. So you have to plan for future. IT is the best way to remain global relevant. And AI is taking the world by storm. We have heard of ChatGPT and Linux. Please take this thing seriously. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity. Thank you very much.
Wow, that was huge. That was huge, and thank you so much. I think this is the second time I'm inviting him to onboard people because his own testimony, apart from the fact that when your friend, your own main friend is coming to attest, he has so much to say, he has so much to do, and moreover, he has his own testimony, and he's not the only person here. People have their own different testimonies. You understand? Just that he's one of the most recent that got a job. We have two other persons that have got a job too that I also invited. I think some of them are they're at work, so they may not be able to join. But in case they join, I will just tell them to just give 1 or 2 words. So Prince, we thank you so much, and you're always a source of not just a blessing to me, to us, but like a motivation to all of us. Thank you so much. So I appreciate this. Can we say something to him? He's actually on his way out, so I just asked him to just join briefly, so he may be leaving soon. If you have anything to share with him, just go ahead and share. Just say something to him, and appreciate his coming.
Thank you very much, Prince Will. I really can relate. Hello? Yeah, I really can relate with what you've said. And when I hear success stories like this, it really inspires me. There was something you said that I have really, because when you were saying some things, I was writing some things down, and I discovered almost 80% of the success in IT has to do with self-study. And you've just repeated it before you go on social media or before you want to waste time on blogs, on Instagram. You want to make sure that you have studied. Again, and this is something, again, I mean, you've done the work, you've been in that situation, and you've gotten results. So I really want to appreciate you for giving us that very powerful inspiration. God bless you.
Okay, thank you so much. So I'm going to continue. We still have 1 or 2 persons that is also an alumni here. And I don't know, this is my first onboarding session, and I'm not having all my newly enthusiasts on session. I don't know why. but I don't think we're going to find a way to push it up. So thank you, Prince, for coming again. So I'm going to continue with Judith. Judith, have you introduced yourself? Right? I'm going to continue with Judith. Then from Judith, to go to Adiola, from Adiola to Ehis, from Ehis to Chubuke. Then I'll also introduce, in between, I will introduce one other alumni to just say something. So thank you so much. So Judith, over to you.
I think I'll go. Judith has already introduced herself.
Yeah, I have.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. So my name is Adiola Aino, and I am based in the UK. I'm currently a business analyst, and I'm trying to change jobs, really. And I see that a lot of employers are asking, or they need technical BA. And that's why I've actually come for this meeting, so I can develop myself, equip myself very well, and become very technical, so that I am able to stand a better chance, really, in any organization I choose to move to. So yeah, that's why I'm here. And I've got a very good friend that introduced me. So that's me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, I thank you so much for that. And being that you are from BA background, and this is a very smart move. This is a very smart move. Let me use this guy. What's this guy's name? Mr. Fonny, I always say smart move. This is a really very smart move for you, because now BA is a very big deal in IT. However, BA is gradually being mixed up with one or two stuff. And for you to be able to give a very good recommendations, and you should be able to understand the whole complete business of the new IT world. And since 90% of our IT world, they are cloud-based, so you will not be able to function well. You'll not be able to analyze, you understand, deeply. So with this training, you should have a deeper understanding, and you'll be more, not just a blessing to, not just you will not just be useful to your team, you'll be useful to the company generally, and you will still have the opportunity to spread through. So thank you so much for coming, Adiola.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks.
Thank you. And let's have a his then.
Hello, good evening. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Ace. I'm currently driving home, so I'll just be brief. I got to know admin from a friend of mine, introduced me to him, and I'm very enthusiastic about learning. I'll be studying all this while being in university.
Hello. Can you hear me? Ace, are you still talking? Or did I just lost you? Hello, can anybody hear me?